The power of understanding. In a world filled with complexities, misunderstandings, and conflicts, the power of understanding shines as a beacon of hope and connection. It's not just a simple act but a profound force that can transform individuals, relationships, and societies. The basics of understanding. At its core, understanding involves the ability to comprehend and empathize with the thoughts, feelings, and perspectives of others. It's the willingness to step into someone else's shoes and see the world from their vantage point. This fundamental human trait forms the basis of our social fabric and is essential for harmonious coexistence. Understanding, as a fundamental human trait, serves as the bedrock upon which our social fabric is woven. It is the bridge that connects us to one another, allowing for harmonious coexistence in an intricately interconnected world. When we talk about understanding, we delve into the realm of empathy, the ability to grasp the thoughts, feelings, and perspectives of others. It's like putting on a pair of metaphorical shoes that belong to someone else and walking in them for a while. It's the profound realization that the world doesn't revolve solely around our own experiences and viewpoints, but is a tapestry woven with the diverse threads of humanity. In a world filled with diversity, understanding is the glue that holds us together. It's what enables people from different backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life to find common ground. Without understanding, the chasms of misunderstanding, prejudice, and conflict would widen, threatening the very foundations of our society. Imagine a world where everyone only saw their own perspective, where empathy was absent, and understanding was a rare commodity. It would be a world fraught with tension, division, and strife. It's understanding that helps us navigate these differences and transform them into opportunities for growth and connection. In everyday life, understanding manifests itself in countless ways, from a friend lending a sympathetic ear during tough times to a teacher patiently explaining a challenging concept to a student. It's the warmth in a parent's embrace, reassuring a child that their fears are valid, and the support of a partner who listens without judgment. Moreover, understanding extends beyond our immediate relationships. It plays a pivotal role in the broader tapestry of society. It's the basis for laws that protect human rights, the foundation of diplomatic negotiations that aim for peaceful resolution, and the driving force behind charitable actions that alleviate the suffering of those in need. In essence, understanding is not just a concept but a force for good, for unity, for healing, and for progress. It's the compass that guides us towards a better world, one where compassion and empathy reign supreme. To harness the power of understanding is to acknowledge the beauty in our shared humanity, and to commit to nurturing the connections that bind us all. The psychological aspect. Understanding goes beyond surface-level interactions. It delves into the psyche. When we seek to understand others, we open the door to empathy and compassion. These emotional connections are not only essential for building relationships but also for personal growth. Indeed, understanding transcends mere surface-level interactions, penetrating the depths of the human psyche. It's in this profound exploration of one another's inner worlds that we unlock the doors to empathy and compassion, two emotions that are not only vital for building meaningful relationships but also for our own personal growth and development. When we endeavor to understand others on a deeper level, we embark on a journey into their thoughts, emotions, and life experiences. It's like diving into the deep waters of another person's consciousness, seeking to fathom their joys, sorrows, fears, and dreams. This endeavor is not merely an intellectual exercise, it's an emotional and empathetic one. Empathy, the ability to feel what another person feels, emerges as a natural consequence of understanding. It's the capacity to share in someone else's joy, to experience their sadness, and to connect with their struggles. Through empathy, we bridge the gap between I and you, forging a profound emotional connection. Compassion follows closely behind empathy. When we truly understand another person's pain or challenges, it stirs within us a desire to alleviate their suffering, to offer a comforting hand or a listening ear. Compassion is the empathetic response in action, and it's a powerful force for good in our relationships and the world at large. These emotional connections, rooted in understanding, are not limited to our personal lives. They extend into our professional endeavors, our community involvement, and our interactions on a global scale. In the workplace, understanding colleagues and clients fosters a positive, cooperative atmosphere, leading to increased productivity and job satisfaction. In communities, it promotes unity, harmony, and the collective well-being of its members. Moreover, understanding is a catalyst for personal growth. As we engage in the process of comprehending others, we also gain insights into ourselves. It's like holding up a mirror to our own beliefs, biases, and values. This self-awareness is a cornerstone of personal development, as it enables us to identify areas for improvement, break free from the confines of our own perspectives, and cultivate a broader, more open-minded worldview. In essence, understanding is a transformative force that operates on both an interpersonal and intrapersonal level. It's a ripple effect that begins with empathy and compassion, extending outward to create a web of connections that bind us to one another. By embracing understanding as a guiding principle in our lives, we not only enrich our relationships but also embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth that leads to a more compassionate and harmonious world. Empathy and compassion. Empathy is the cornerstone of understanding. It's the ability to share in another person's emotions, to feel what they feel. When we empathize, we become more compassionate individuals, capable of supporting others in times of need. Understanding in relationships. Healthy relationships thrive on understanding. It's the glue that holds partners, friends, and families together. Understanding each other's needs, desires, and boundaries fosters trust and intimacy. Healthy relationships indeed flourish in the fertile soil of understanding. It serves as the vital adhesive that binds partners, friends, and families together, creating an environment where trust and intimacy can flourish. Understanding each other's needs, desires, and boundaries becomes the cornerstone of these profound connections. In romantic partnerships, understanding forms the very foundation of a successful relationship. When two individuals truly understand each other, they create a safe and nurturing space where both can express themselves authentically. Understanding one another's needs allows for mutual support and a willingness to accommodate each other's wishes. It's the magic ingredient that transforms mere romantic attraction into enduring love and partnership. Within friendships, understanding acts as a lifeline. Friends who understand each other's quirks, aspirations, and challenges forge bonds that are unbreakable. It's the friend who knows exactly when to offer a shoulder to cry on or when to share a lighthearted joke to lift spirits. This kind of understanding transforms ordinary friendships into deep, meaningful connections. Families, too, rely on understanding to navigate the complex web of relationships. When family members take the time to truly understand each other, it paves the way for harmonious coexistence. It allows parents to empathize with their children's struggles, siblings to appreciate each other's differences, and extended families to come together in times of celebration or crisis. Understanding becomes a beacon of trust in these relationships. When individuals feel heard, seen, and acknowledged, trust naturally follows. It's the assurance that their feelings and perspectives matter and that their boundaries will be respected. This trust creates a sense of emotional safety, which is the bedrock of true intimacy. In intimate relationships, understanding fosters a level of closeness that goes beyond physical affection. It's the ability to share one's deepest fears, hopes, and dreams without fear of judgment. This level of intimacy, born from understanding, nurtures emotional connections that can weather the storms of life. Furthermore, understanding extends into the realm of conflict resolution within relationships. Disagreements are inevitable, but when understanding is present, conflicts can be approached with empathy and a willingness to find common ground. It becomes a process of problem-solving rather than a battleground of egos. In summary, understanding is the secret sauce that enriches and sustains our relationships. It allows partners, friends, and families to forge connections built on trust, intimacy, and mutual respect. By prioritizing understanding in our interactions, we cultivate the kind of relationships that not only endure but also bring joy, support, and fulfillment to our lives. The impact on communication. Understanding and effective communication are inseparable. When we truly understand someone, we can communicate with clarity and relevance. It's the difference between talking at someone and having a meaningful conversation. The power of active listening. Active listening is a skill that amplifies understanding. It involves giving our full attention to the speaker, asking questions, and paraphrasing to ensure we grasp their message. It transforms conversations from monologues to dialogues. How to cultivate understanding. Understanding is not a static trait, it can be cultivated and honed. Here are some practical steps to enhance your understanding skills. Self-understanding. Before understanding others, it's crucial to understand oneself. Self-reflection and introspection pave the way for greater empathy and a deeper connection with others. Understanding in the workplace. Understanding extends into the professional realm. In the workplace, it can lead to better collaboration, conflict resolution, and overall productivity. Understanding in leadership. Effective leaders are not just authority figures, they are also empathetic and understanding. They inspire and motivate through their ability to connect with their team on a personal level. Understanding in conflict resolution. Conflicts are an inevitable part of life, but understanding can be a powerful tool for resolution. By understanding the root causes and underlying emotions, conflicts can be resolved more peacefully. The ripple effect. Understanding has a ripple effect that extends beyond individual relationships. When individuals practice understanding, it creates a more harmonious society where empathy and compassion are the norm. The power of collective understanding. Imagine a world where collective understanding is the driving force behind decision-making and policy. Such a world would be characterized by tolerance, inclusivity, and cooperation. Conclusion. In conclusion, the power of understanding is a force that can transform individuals, relationships, and societies. It's a skill that can be cultivated and has the potential to create a more compassionate and harmonious world. By practicing understanding in our daily lives, we can contribute to a brighter future for all.